Hi everyone, and welcome back to another segment of the CatalogIt Museum Demo Series. Today we'll be talking about care and preservation. The three CatalogIt expansion panels we'll be covering today are the condition, conservation, and maintenance expansion panels. Museum professionals will agree that care and preservation efforts are crucial aspects of an institution's operations. We want you to preserve the stories of your items, and doing so means staying up to date with condition, conservation, and maintenance for each of your items. Let's get started.
Well, thank you, Sasha. So to demonstrate these features, I'm going to navigate over to my artwork folder, and we'll look at some examples here. Let's select this painting right here to talk about condition. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and we'll look at the condition reporting that's been done for this painting. So here we can see that it was done at acquisition. It was determined to be in fair condition. It has some crackle issues, some surface darkening, and then there's a whole series of notes here left by the examiner, as well as some recommendations. The date that it was examined, who examined it. And if I scroll a little further, I can even see that we've attached images showing the detail of some of these condition issues, the crackle issues. And I scroll a little further and I can even see that I've attached a PDF here of the examiner's notes. Now it's important to track the condition changes in your items over time. So that series of condition fields are repeating, and you're going to want to re-examine your items each time that they're moved or in the course of inventories. Now let's go back and we'll take a look at maintenance. So for maintenance, I've selected this item here. This is a watercolor painting, and it's undergone some recent maintenance. So I'm going to click my edit pencil here, and we'll scroll down to the maintenance area here. And we see that this requires maintenance every 3 months. The required maintenance is to move it. It has to be kept at 5 foot candles of light or lower, and it's been on display now since August the 1st. So it's time for it to get moved. So this was just done today. I'm going to click my calendar here and put today's date. My colleague Carl moved it. Just start to type his name, and there he is. And I'm going to note that he moved it back to temporary storage. Now, maintenance can be used for all kinds of different sorts of maintenance that your items require. For instance, if you've got mechanized or motorized items that require periodic oiling, maybe belts changed or tightened, you can set the maintenance interval and note what kind of maintenance is required, set your start date, and then track each time that maintenance has taken place. I'm going to save this record. And now let's go on and let's take a look at conservation reporting. So I've selected this item here, Bernice in the Garden. I'm going to click my edit pencil because it's undergone some recent conservation. And let's scroll down here. First, let's look at its condition. At acquisition, it was determined to be in good condition, but it was noted that it has soiling and grime, that it has a thick coat of dust. And it's actually just undergone some conservation work to take care of that. So now I'm going to select my conservation expansion panel here. And I'm going to enter the reason for conservation. In this case, it's going out for exhibition. The acute treatment was a general cleaning, so I'm going to select that. The date that was done was February 20th, 2020, and the conservator was a firm called ACDR. Treatment notes, I'm going to say see the conservation report. The primary contact at the conservator was Elise Rousseau. And I can continue to document the conservation itself, who requested it, the date that it was requested, who approved it, the number of the conservation if I need to. And of course, if it underwent additional conservation, I could track that as well here. Now I'm going to click my little paperclip icon, and I'm going to attach a copy of the conservation report itself to my record here. And there we go. So now I'm going to click Save. And you'll see now those notes regarding the conservation have been added here. And I've got the conservation report attached.
These three important expansion panels allow you to track your item's condition, conservation, and maintenance history in one convenient and centralized place. Join us next time to learn about people, places, cultures, and more. Visit our support site for product support or browse our general site for additional information.